If you prepare your environment well enough, and you prepare not just the inner world, but the outer world, both being coherent, you can become a magnet to money. So many people talk about tribe equals vibe, or network equals net worth. And when people associate that, what they're really saying is they're saying that you are the average of who you surround yourself with because of the way they think, and you start building that inside. You start getting brainwashed or conditioned into the same type of mentality to win in the money game. But what people don't realize, that your environment doesn't just help this mindset, it actually shifts your vibrational frequency. Think about it. If everybody was at a wealth vibration around you, and that's your surrounding every day, then you become your surrounding. People often say to me, they say, my surrounding, my environment is not so good, so what can I do? And I say, it's how you prepare for that, you see? How do you get yourself in that environment? Or how do you make yourself create that environment where it gives you the feeling that you are wealthy? So whether that be allowing yourself to sit in a very luxury car, whether that be changing the colors that are around you, whether that be tidying your room, making it very pleasant, that environment, so you feel rich in that moment. Because always understand, you don't attract what you are, you attract what you want. There's so many things you can do. Even in feng shui, they speak so much about the placing of things. How do you place yourself in a power space, in a room where you are facing the door and you haven't got your back to the door, right? The way you feel when you do certain things like this, you will feel different. You will feel like a boss. When you make yourself feel that way, then you become a magnet to that abundance. There's a very special technique that we did in Thailand once with one of my mentors. And what we had to do was, we had to write a letter to ourselves from the future version of us. And it was very interesting because if you write a letter saying, hi, my name is, and put your name there, and I'm writing to you from, let's say, 6 months later, and then you say, I'm from 2022, and I'm writing you a letter just to say, I'm now living in a mansion, I'm happily married, I have a beautiful car, I drive this car, I have this work, and I love my work, and whatever you write. So you write that thing down, and then you send it back to yourself. So you actually physically post it. So we actually did that experiment where we wrote that letter and we sent it to ourselves. As a result of it, when I open that letter 6 months later, you will never believe that everything I wrote down had came true. Why? Because I had to put myself in the future vibrational frequency of myself already. And I said it, and when I posted it to date stamp it to post to me 6 months later, I forgot about it. That's the biggest secret in law of attraction, is setting it and forgetting it. Everything we've spoken about so far is external. It's how we change the outside to change our inside. But an equally important thing for us to recognize is, what are all of the things that are stopping or blocking us from achieving wealth right now, from manifesting, from being this magnetic field to wealth and abundance. And it's very easy to find those things, because often in conversation, when you notice yourself say, I would love to do it, but I haven't got the money, or I'm still waiting for next month's pay, or I'm really broke right now. When we say these words, we continue to speak at that vibrational frequency, therefore we tune into that reality. Because all this is about fine-tuning, shifting what we think, what we feel, what we speak about, and then naturally it will feel like a magnetic field. But in fact, you are not becoming a magnet. You are purely just refining and tuning into a vibrational frequency that is already a part of you and reclaiming that abundance that is already yours.